What's up, guys? It's MTGT Dirt Farmer here, real life farmer with a passion for video games. Let's get right into this today. We're going to be doing some baling from the harvest that we did on the last video. And first thing, I want to start off this stream by just saying thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos, subscribing. We've been doing this for 1 month now, and we have almost 130 subscribers, I think 300 videos out, and it just kind of been wild. I'm having an absolute blast doing it. I'm learning so much new stuff, talking to tons of new people, all different countries. You guys are just amazing. It's just overwhelming how much just this has been crazy. Yeah, can't even put it into words. You guys are awesome, so thank you. And please keep commenting on videos. I say subscribes and likes are great, but I love seeing the comments, so thank you guys. But yeah, we're gonna just be doing some baling here, and then we'll be doing probably a little mulching too. Get all the harvested fields mulched down after we get the bales off and stuff. Got a bale picker. We'll use that to get all the bales off. And then we're not going to be picking them up one by one. That would take forever. So the other thing too is I'm probably going to put this out in 2 separate videos. So we're going to have one version that's going to be edited down, and I don't know how many minutes it'll be. It's going to be shorter than the other version. We'll have an uncut and unedited version, and that'll be the same thing but with all the silent gaps in it. So it'll be a ton of gameplay. Well, it's going to be all the gameplay, but I'm not going to be talking the entire time. You'll still have all the talking, but there's going to be like maybe a couple minute gaps in some spots and stuff. So if you guys want to watch that one, I don't know how long, it could be a 30-minute or so video, but like I said, it's going to be a lot of just kind of dead spots where there's silence. But yeah, if you guys want to check that one out, you're more than welcome to. And then we'll have the version that I cut everything out so there's talking going on, so you guys don't get super bored. And I think I'm also going to kind of redo my casual playthrough, or the Let's Play. We're going to rename it Farm Talk, and I'll kind of chat about just everything I've been doing lately on the farm. So that way, if you guys want to listen to this one, it'll be playing the game, but kind of just talking about a lot of the real life farming stuff, which hopefully I don't get too over people's heads. I kind of have to figure out what's people might know stuff about and what they might not, and well, they might learn a bunch too, so we'll see how it goes. That's something I can talk about a lot because I do it every single day, so I should never run out of stuff to talk about on that. Alright, we'll get these bales picked up here. I don't think I had any other spots, so yeah, we'll run down, get our bale picker, and get all these bales out of here next. Alright, so we're just getting hooked up to the bale picker here, and we'll go get all these guys. Starting to move them off anyway. They'll kind of sort of go in that little back area of that shed there. I'll show you once we get a full load here. Shouldn't take too long. We got 70% full right now anyways. And yeah, I just kind of want to talk about the first month of this whole YouTube thing. It's been pretty crazy, as you guys probably know. Yeah, 300 videos in 1 month. Like, if you guys watch some of the other ones, you'll know they're just shorter 1 minute or so video clips, less than 2 minute type thing. But still, I did not think when I started this I was gonna have 300 videos out in just 1 month. Yeah, it was kind of nuts, but like I said, it's been just a ton of fun, and it's kind of crazy too because we've been seeding in real life. If you guys have watched some of the other videos, you know that. And yeah, so it's kind of a bit busy for me. Some of those days, yeah, I was out on the tractor for 14 hours a day doing the real life seeding, and then I'd come home at night and edited a video for another hour or so and then go to sleep at midnight or 11 o'clock or something. Oh, we're going in the building with those bales there. I kind of got to watch that. We have to figure out. Yeah, they go straight inside the shed. I don't think that's supposed to happen. That's probably good enough there. Let's get these guys unloaded. But yeah, it's like I was saying, yeah, some super late nights, and it was, yeah, just because I've been having so much fun. So we're actually going to probably start seeding again next week. So if you see that the new mods are a little bit delayed, and by a little bit delayed I mean they might come out like the next morning, so I might kind of be a day behind on those, but it's not that I don't want to, it's just I do have a full-time job that I have to do to put food on the table, so that kind of comes first. But don't worry, I'll still be doing them just because it is a ton of fun. I love doing those short clips, because then I get to look at all the different mods and see a bunch of different mods I probably wouldn't ever use anyways. So I've seen all sorts of different stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, some of the stuff those modders do is just completely crazy, and it's like, how'd they ever think of that? So much respect goes out to each and every one of those people. Doing mods like that takes, I can't even imagine the time. I'd love to do that, but I don't think I actually have the time for that one. Not that making videos doesn't take long, but I say it takes a lot of time too. I think it's mostly just because my computer I have is not exactly made for video editing, but that's beyond the point. It doesn't take me super long to edit a video down. It just takes me forever to actually get it uploaded and exported, just because my the PC can't process it that quickly. It's kind of, I don't know the actual terms of it. As you guys know, I play on console, so I'm not super big into the computer terms, but yeah, it was like $400 from Sam's Club, so yeah, it's not exactly the highest class computer out there. It does the job. It takes its sweet time doing it, though. That's part of it, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe down the road I'll update it, just because it would save me a bunch of time getting videos out. I don't have to wait 20 minutes for a 1-minute video to upload or get processed. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'll keep doing it with what I have, because I'm having fun with it right now, so no point not doing it. Actually, it's kind of fun during seeding as well, when you are in the tractor for 14 hours, because when you're in the tractor that long, you got a lot of time to think, so I'm always just thinking of different videos I'll be doing, and just different things I can... Oh, wow, that was interesting. We kind of caught the top of the door there. But, yeah, so when you're in the tractor, you got lots of time to think, so I'm always kind of thinking of different mods I can be... Or not mods, different videos I can be doing and stuff like that. I say, I'm kind of always thinking about farming, whether it be the real life stuff or just for the videos. And it's great. It's what I enjoy doing, and I don't mind thinking about it all the time, especially when it's in video game version too. It's definitely a lot more relaxing and just kind of at your own pace and stuff. And when you break stuff on this, it doesn't cost as much money. That's super nice. Boss man doesn't get quite as angry. It's a lot more relaxing. Yep, so then I'm gonna kind of talk about what's been going on the real life farm, and I think that's kind of how these Let's Plays are gonna go from now on. I'm gonna add that to the title too, actually. I'll put a farm talk into it. Where am I going? I need to get the mulcher. Just a second, we gotta go back to the yard. I'm bad. I was thinking and talking and too many things at once in my little brain there, so. Let's where's our mulcher at? I think he's in the back of the shed there. Oh yeah, there he is, John Deere. Actually, yeah, so that's another cool little mod here. So this John Deere mower, you'll see it better once I get it pulled out of here after he's unramped. Yeah, so this John Deere mower in the mod hub, I don't remember the name of it, but you can have it set to be a mower or a mulcher, which is pretty sweet, because we have one kind of like this in real life actually. So I was like, oh, I definitely want to get that just as a mower. And then I was like, oh, it mulches too. So it was actually bigger than the mulcher I had. So it's like, oh yeah, that's perfect then. Yep, so like you can see there, it works as a mulcher, which is awesome. The only downfall is you have to switch it over to turn it back into a mower. So right now it's just mulching the grass and not actually mowing it. So you can't pick that stuff up if you want to bale it. But yeah, I think it's a really cool mod. I just like it, like I said, because we have one in real life. So not the exact same one, but it's very, very close. I think about the only difference is ours doesn't fold up like this one. It just kind of stays in the one piece. So it's probably a little bit smaller too, actually. But yeah, that's like I said, that's why I love this game, is because we have some of the same equipment and it's just fun and it's not super dusty. So I can breathe just fine. It's pretty nice. That's what we don't have in the game though. We need a New Holland TV 140. Little bi-directional New Holland tractor. They're pretty wild looking little tractors actually. If you don't know what one of them are, just give it a quick Google search. You'll see it. It's a pretty wild little guy. However, yeah, ours is. Oh, I hate ours. It's such a piece of garbage. Turn the cruise control on there. I don't have to steer it the whole time. Run the throttle. Yeah, let's see what else was I gonna talk about here. I guess I am. Not a whole lot of dead spots in here right now. Just kind of keeping it rolling. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about, the real life farming stuff. I have a half kind of somewhat script here. Trying to keep track of. I usually do these videos at like 9 o'clock at night just because that's when I have a little time to finally sit down and play. So what did I hit there? We're stuck on something. Fine again. Alright, well, we got that out of the way. And what was I talking? Okay, yeah, farm talk, real life stuff. That's what I was going to talk about. Yeah, so on the real life side of things, if you guys are watching that playlist of my real life farming stuff, you probably haven't seen any seeding videos for a while, and that's because if you saw the latest real life farming video, we have snow on the ground. So that kind of 100% shut things down very quickly. And then, let's see, what was it, on Sunday of this week, we actually had a bunch of snow, and then on Tuesday, I think it was, we had even more. So it's still white out there, and we're kind of waiting for things to dry off again. We're happy we got the snow because we really needed it. Oh, it was just terribly dry, and it's great to see the snow. Not going to complain too much. We kind of get slowed down for a little bit, which is nice, and that's also why all the new mod videos have been coming out kind of first thing in the morning there, is because I haven't had to be out in the tractor first thing in the morning, so I'll run in and edit some videos down, let them start processing, and run back out to the shop and work on some stuff for a bit, and then come in and work on that, kind of running back and forth. So it's worked out pretty well. But yeah, once we're back to seeding time, the videos are definitely going to be a little bit delayed probably, just because we are going to be seeding like wild again. But yeah, we'll see. Probably next week. I don't know what day it'll be. It's not supposed to get super warm out anytime soon either, so it might take a little while for the snow to actually melt off. It's, yep, like I said, nice to see the moisture. Cannot complain one bit about that. Yeah, and so some of the stuff we've actually been doing inside, a lot of shop work. I was working on one of our trucks today, and then actually my brother's got a house he's gonna move from this farm over to our other farm, and it hasn't been lived in for like 30 years, so we've been doing some work on that, ripping out carpet and pulling staples and stuff, just to get that ready to move. It's an older trailer house, but yeah, so try to make it livable for him. So we've been doing that when we're not doing our farm work stuff. So there's always something to do on the farm, you know. You never really ever run out of things to do. But that's part of it, you know. You keep busy. You don't want to get super bored. But yeah, it's just part of the fun. Then we actually ran out of seed for seeding. So that was, we got done with all the lentils if you watch some of the first videos. But the spring wheat we actually ran out of, and we have about 180-ish acres left. So we're gonna have to get some more seed, and one of our buddies actually is a certified seed dealer. So we're gonna get some from him, but it hadn't been germ tested yet. So what the germ test is when the seed, or like what percentage of the seeds actually start to sprout. So what we did is we take just 100 like pieces of spring wheat seed. So you take 100 pieces of wheat pretty much. You count them all out, takes a little while. It's pretty slow going, kind of like this hill we're trying to mulch up here right now. Slow going. So you get out your 100 seeds, and then you take a plastic bag, like a Ziploc bag, and a wet paper towel, and you wrap them in the wet paper towel and you seal them in the Ziploc baggie. Then you wait a couple days, and then you count how many of the seeds actually have a little sprout coming out of them. And then that percentage is your germ test percentage. So that's the boss on his germ test. It was like 78%, and mine was like 82%. So you kind of just take an average of it, because you don't want to be buying seed that has like 30% germ rate, because then half of the seeds, or well, only 30% of the seeds you'd be putting in the ground are actually going to have a chance to grow. And that's just yeah, part of it. Things you gotta kind of look out for. So yeah, we'll see. We think we'll probably get the seed from him. Usually all those tests are actually done in a lab, and then it's sold with the seed. When you buy it, they give you a label, and it has the germ rate and everything on it, and how many seeds you should put per foot and everything like that. So, but yeah, they didn't have that done yet, so we just did it ourselves. Another fun little indoor project, part of farming. It's pretty interesting. If you guys want to do it, you can just go get some seeds from like a store, just kind of whatever. I don't know if you can buy wheat seeds. You could probably get some type of little wheat seeds or something, or I think it worked with other seeds as well too. Just a little packet of seeds at some kind of store, and yeah, just count out 10 of them, for example, and then, like I said, get a Ziploc bag and a damp paper towel, wrap them in the wet paper towel, and then seal it in the Ziploc bag and wait, like 3 days. Open it up and see if they have a little tiny, be like a little tail coming out of them. That's a little sprout starting to grow. And then, so then you can take the 10 of them and see how many it is, and if 7 of them are sprouted, you get 70% germ rate. Yeah, just little fun things you do. It's just some of the things that are kind of fun you don't really ever think about. So yeah, and see that's... Well, I guess, yeah, I never really even talked about the steers. You guys never saw that video. Yeah, we've got 4 steers we have on the farm here. We got 2 big ones we're feeding out right now, and then we got the 2 little guys. And, yeah, they're pretty... The big ones are pretty friendly right now just because we are giving them feed twice a day. So they run right up there and ready for some lunch, except it's been super fun with all the cold weather because their water freezes each night. We don't have a water heater set up in the tank right now because we thought it was spring. So first thing in the morning I go out there and I feed them and take a post and smash all the ice out of their water tank, and we have a little scoop, and I scoop all the ice out for them, and then I do the same thing at night too, because, yep, they gotta have water and food, so gotta make sure all the critters are fed and happy. So it's just kind of like this game, except you don't have to break the ice out. But it's a little happiness meter. I don't get one in real life. I just kind of gotta hope they're not too angry with me, so they haven't broke through the fence for a while. That's kind of nice. We don't actually even have a 4-wheeler right now. The only thing I have is my dirt bike. So, yeah, one little one got through the fence a couple weeks ago. That was fun. I had to kind of cowboy up, except it was on a 450cc dirt bike, and wrangle him back in with that, flying across the fields and through the ditches and stuff. And eventually, he just walked right back in where he came out. He wasn't too sure there for a while, but yeah, it took, I think, an hour to get him back in because he kept going right past the hole he went through, and he was trying to find somewhere to get in, and he couldn't figure it out, and he would not go towards the gate. He would go every direction except towards the gate that I had wide open for him. And yeah, I was like, oh, come on, buddy. Just like, go up 200 feet that way. Please just go in the gate, and never happened, so... I tried, but that's part of the fun. So, animals, I definitely enjoy the farming side way more compared to the animal side. Tractor usually does what it tells you to. Sometimes it'll break down, but it's not running off in its own direction. That's never fun, so. Yeah, and see, we got all sorts of critters around the farm. Not all of them are tame, though. We got a bunch of muskrats in our pond. If you haven't seen a muskrat, that is one ugly little creature. It's like a mouse, but like 10 times the size. It's like a foot-long mouse is what it looks like, and it's just a dirty-looking little critter. I don't know what they actually do, if they do any damage or anything, but when there's no ice on the pond, you'll see them just kind of swimming across there, just ugly little fat creatures, and they got a long tail, and yeah, they're kind of nasty looking little things. And, ugh, I don't really like looking at them. We got raccoons. We had like 15 raccoons last year, and oh, they were making a mess over everything. Just using our entire farm as just one big restroom, pretty much. It was a real blast. Just tons of fun. Ugh, freaking raccoons. Not a fan of the raccoons. Yeah, and we got tons of bunnies. We've always had tons of bunnies. They actually, when my dad was a young kid, they used to raise rabbits here, so we got a big rabbit shed, and there's still just always rabbits around. You don't go a day without seeing rabbits running around somewhere around the farm. And surprisingly, because I've got 7 cats right now running around the farm as well too, and I don't think they can actually catch the rabbits. I don't think they're fast enough, so hopefully they're getting rid of the mice, though, because that's all we have. We had so many mice. I haven't seen any for a while, thankfully. Not a fan of mice. They get I think that's everywhere. No matter where you are, there's mice. Just get into everything and make the world their bathroom. Nasty little critters. Hopefully with all the cats, it won't be as big of a problem anymore, so I don't know, we'll see. It's always something. I got deer. We always have deer too running around, just because we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and we're close to a bunch of coulees and stuff, so the deer, we're not going to be able to get that up there, are we? We're going to have to turn around. Yeah, so we've always got deer running around, and they're not bad. I don't mind seeing the deer, except for when they eat the bales for the cows. That's kind of an issue. And I gotta run them off and yell at them, and they kind of look at me funny and then take off there. Yeah, I like seeing them from the house and stuff, but as long as they just stay out of the bales, that's the main thing I care about, because bales cost money, so. Yeah, and that about wraps up all the critters we got around here. Thankfully, we don't have too many skunks right now. Some of our neighbors have issues with skunks, and I'm sure you know that's not a problem you want to be having. So, yeah, I'd rather have the raccoons than the skunks, but I'd rather have neither in all reality. And pigeons. Always pigeons. They use all your bins as restrooms. That's just an absolute joy. Ugh. They're kind of just messy creatures. Yeah, and I don't know. It's kind of running out of things to talk about here for now. I'm sure I could think of more stuff, but it's getting kind of late too, actually. I might hit the hay here soon, so I'll probably wrap this up right about now. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, you guys are amazing. This is tons of fun doing all these videos. So thank you for the support. Please keep commenting on stuff. It's really awesome. So thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.